It's funny, is it? As Acumatica consultants, we often think we've got customization figured out. Looks pretty straightforward.
Got it.
And then, bam, we hit testing.
Yeah.
And things just go completely sideways.
Absolutely. It's like Acumatica has a knack for throwing these curveballs when you least expect it.
It really does. And that's what we're diving into today, these Acumatica quirks that can really make you scratch your head.
Definitely.
We've got Rajani with us. She's a senior software engineer at Tiana Solutions.
Oh, fantastic, Tiana. They're the largest Acumatica services partner out there, you know?
They are, and Rajani herself has seen a lot. Over 400 unique scenarios she's worked on.
Wow.
Customized more than 100 reports. She really knows her way around Acumatica.
That's impressive.
So let's jump into a specific problem she faced. A client wanted to be able to update and sign off on multiple quality control orders,
Okay.
all from a related tab on the main quality order screen.
Seems simple enough, right?
You'd think so, right?
Yeah.
So Rajani decided to use a pop-up grid. Made sense. Display those related QC orders. Let users select the ones they wanted to work with.
Logical approach.
It was. But then testing started, and that's when things got interesting.
Ah, I see where this is going.
Oh yeah, duplicate records started popping up in the grid
Oh, no.
and clicking on a hyperlink. Always open the first record, no matter which one you actually selected.
That's frustrating.
It was baffling.
Yeah, those pop-up grids and unbound data, they can be tricky in Acumatica.
Absolutely, and that's where those hidden complexities really start to show themselves.
For sure.
Rajani, though, she didn't give up. She's a pro.
Right.
Dug right into that code, trying to find the source of the problem.
I bet that took some serious debugging.
It did. Checking that record insertion logic, making sure the hyperlink behavior was correct.
Line by line.
Line by line, going through those ASPX attributes with a fine-tooth comb, it was like a detective story.
It's amazing how those tiny details can sometimes cause the biggest headaches.
You're telling me? And finally, she found it.
What was it?
2 missing attributes, right there in the ASPX code for the grid.
2 little views.
2 little attributes that brought the whole thing down.
Wow, that's wild.
It really is. The screen ID property, that was one of them.
That makes sense. Tells Acumatica which screen the hyperlink should open.
Exactly. And without it, well, it just defaulted to the first record every time.
Makes sense.
And the other culprit, a missing selector, right in the data access logic.
Yeah, that's crucial for making sure you're pulling in the right data.
Absolutely. And without it, boom, duplicate records all over the place.
Like a chain reaction.
Exactly. One little thing throws off the whole system.
It's a good reminder to always double-check those attributes.
It really is. Attention to detail is everything in Acumatica.
Especially when you're dealing with customizations, even a small mistake can have a huge impact.
Absolutely. It's like those hidden landmines. You got to be careful where you step.
That's a great analogy, and that's where having a team like Tiana Solutions can really make a difference.
For sure. They've got the experience to spot these issues before they become major problems.
Like having a safety net.
It is. It's like having a whole team of Rajanis on your side.
Exactly. Ready to tackle those tricky customizations head on.
It's amazing, right? You think you've got it all figured out?
Yeah.
And then those little things, those missing attributes,
They can really trip you up.
it makes you realize even when you're experienced with Acumatica, there's always something new to learn.
Absolutely. It's a constant learning process.
It is. And that's where I think having a partner like Tiana Solutions can be invaluable.
I agree. They've seen it all. They know where those hidden traps lie.
Exactly. So you don't have to spend hours, sometimes days, trying to track down a problem that, they could probably solve in minutes.
It's all about saving time and frustration. Yeah.
Exactly. Time that you could be using to focus on other aspects of the implementation or even just, taking a break.
A break's always good.
So I guess the takeaway here is, if you're an Acumatica consultant and you're facing those head-scratching customization quirks, don't hesitate to reach out to Tiana Solutions.
Right. They're there to help.
They're the experts. They've got your back. Their number is 678-910-2774. Give them a call. You won't regret it.
Definitely not. It's always better to have a team of experts on your side.
Especially when you're navigating the sometimes complex world of Acumatica customizations.
Yeah, they can make all the difference.
And that's it for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us. And until next time, happy coding, everyone.